Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Well, what do we got? On Friday, the 26th of April, I bought my wife the Cadillac XT4 luxury package, okay? And before I start, big handout, hands up, thumbs up, whatever you want to do for Sierra Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and Chevy Vasquez, our salesman. Both their names are right up here. They did a great job in getting us this car. And let me explain a little bit what happened. Hold on, car coming by. We'll have to put up with that for just a little while. I don't have too busy the street, but it is busy. You also hear the birds. I'm out here in the country, sorry. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We went down, we were considering trading off my wife's car, as you can see right here. She's very heartbroken that she had to get rid of her Mercedes SLK 300, but getting in and out of it was getting a little tiresome and can't really use it. It's just a car, for me anyway. For her, it was her love. So, we talked about getting another car. We talked about the Cadillac SUVs, the XT4 especially. Was in Phoenix, Arizona, Glendale area to be exact. I went to Arrowhead Cadillac dealer there. Talked to Barbara. She knew we weren't going to buy it from her. Not a problem. But she showed us the same color, but a different package deal, and I'll explain that as we go. In the process, got a hold of Chevy back up here in Clarksville, and he told me, he says, "Hey George, your XT4 is coming in between the 22nd and 25th of April." And I asked him to hold it for me. I was even going to put a deposit down. They didn't require it because they knew I was going in. And that afternoon, I went and picked up the check for the car from my bank. And Friday morning, voila, we got the car. So let's talk about the car. There are several packages that I did not even know until I got back here. And some of the features that we saw on the videos are not on here. The features that we saw in Glendale, Arizona are not on this one. And primarily, the tailgate lift with your foot underneath it. And talking to some of the guys in their dealerships, they got it. Their wives can't use it because it's hard to find that sensor, but we'll talk about that in a second also. Sticker prices also vary in that area. This one here, sticker price with the luxury model, has the sunroof, power lift gate, and all, was $43. The one that we saw in Glendale, Arizona, same thing, had the sunroof, power lift gate, but it also had the one where you stuck your foot under there and it raises up automatically. This thing has 3 modes of opening it up, and we're going to talk about that as we go. But I just wanted to open this up, and we're going to walk around the car, and I'm going to show you some things that I thought were really nice and why my wife loves this car so much now. We have got 170 miles on it now. We bought it when it was 3 miles on it, but hell, I got out and drove it twice, and I'm happy. I can actually get in the garage, get in her car, and drive. I couldn't do that before. And I made the video Saturday, but the sun was a glare in the window, and you couldn't really see the car that well. So, let's get started and look at the car and what it has, and what I think I like about it. First of all, the body. That is a beautiful body style for an SUV. We looked at the Mercedes-Benz, and was not overly impressed with the body style of the SUV. One thing I will tell you, when you walk up to this vehicle and it's dark, like in my garage or something, all the lights come on and let you go on here. And when you need to get in, as long as you got the key fob on you, you just put your thumb on the button, right? And you can open your door. That easy. And then also on the same note, it shuts off and locks by itself after a couple minutes or a couple seconds or so. It'll lock when you walk away from the car. See, it just locked. Okay, so the back of the car. I'm not going to show you the license plate. I forgot to cover it, but that's all right. It's a temporary one anyway. Who cares? So this is what I was talking about with the car. You got the key fob. Nice key fob. Remote start. Pump it twice, but what we didn't know is you go like this, 1, 2, and the car opens up. Ain't that nice? So we're going to start in the back over here, because I like the back. As you can notice, got tie downs here. for your baby seats if you have babies. We don't have babies. And it's got nice lights. Now, once again, this package does not have that cargo cover that sits up on top of here and latches up over here as well. We don't have that. It does have rear window heated defogger. And what I like, and this is important, it's got a spare tire, an actual spare tire. Now, it's just one of those, you go 50 miles, you need to get a new one kind of thing, but that's okay. It's better than that other package deal. The lady says they don't have a spare tire. It comes with a repair kit. Who the hell wants to repair a car out there? And you can just get a view from the back over here. So, the same way you opened it, and we're going to do this twice here because I want to show you. You just, 1, 2, right? And you notice it's going to close, okay? So, the other way, there's a button under here, all right? Just push it. See how that opens up? The button's right there. And then over here near the handle, you have another button. Now, what I would tell you to do, and I found out the hard way, is you don't grab this handle and try to shut it mechanically because all the lights start flashing, you have to lock it up. So you just come up here and push the button. That easy. Like I said, this is the XT4 Luxury, okay? It's got the roof rack, got the Sirius XM antenna up there, whatever. And walking around to this side here, the gas tank. Oh, hold on, car. Your gas tank, push, opens up. Now, things that I don't like about this, no gas cap, no lockable gas cap, and whatever, they think it's safe, and then you just close this. I would think since the car is locked, that this would lock as well, but it doesn't, okay? The rims, the wife doesn't like these. She wants the blackout rims because the brake dust and all that. But we're going to try it for a while and see what happens, because here's the thing. My truck has the same kind of rims, and I don't get brake dust on it like her little Mercedes did. Hold on, car. Okay, as I was saying, you just come over here, hold your button. You unlock your door, and you got the interior, okay? And then, of course, it only unlocks the one, I guess, here. And then you can just unlock your car. Right there, it unlocks. Oh, maybe I locked it. Get the wrong button. I'm not used to this car yet, by the way. So we just unlocked all the doors. So, I have leg room back there. The other one, they didn't have no leg room. This is sitting as far as I'm going to sit, and I'm 5'10", okay? Obviously, you got your window and your locks. But you got these little buttons right here. Let me get a little closer. Here in the seats, okay? What I figured is they're sensors, because this car is built with the somebody in the back seat mode. And so when you get out of the car, your car will let you know that there's somebody sitting in the back seat. I guess that's for all these idiots that leave their babies in the back seat, and they're in such a rush that they get out of the car, shut the door, and their baby dies in the back seat, which is really pathetic, but this is our society today. So, retractable headset, just push the button, it lays flat, and then this is an easy handheld, and the seat comes down. And like I said, here's your strap in the child seat, and both seats fold down. And put that back up, and then you have the center piece. I'm gonna leave that down right now. So you got cup holders, and 2 people can ride back in the back comfortably, along with your AC, USB mounts for charging, etc. in the back here as well. So that's the back seat. We're not really concerned about that much. We just sit. We usually just me and the wife anyway. Let me get inside here. Hold on. Look at that, it lights up really, really pretty, don't it? Cadillac symbol. Now, this is what I like about the feature here. It's 33 inches display, okay? It is gorgeous. So, I got the radio turned down. We're going to start the car up. Obviously, it's a push button. Put your foot on the brake. Now, I want you to notice this here. I can't put it in gear until that goes out, right? So, it'll quit dying, but you cannot shift this car without buckling your seatbelt. Now, that feature can be turned off. I will tell you that much. It can be turned off. So, as we look at it, obviously, I have my radio already on. I got 6 months of Sirius XM. Whether we continue or not, we use Pandora and all your radio stations over here. Down below, you got the home button. If I push home, push it, dummy. Well, I guess it ain't going to do anything. Oh, there it goes. So, you got your home button. Hit it again. I guess because that steering thing is in there. I don't know what's going on here today with it, but anyway, you just swipe it. There you go. So you got all your features here. Vehicle status, hit it. As you can see, it'll tell you your tires, whatever I got here, pressure, etc. And then you gotta exit out of that one. Filters, emergency fluids, and all that. It's all touchscreen, so hell, you can just move the car around there. So you touch the door. Battery, and touch it over here. Tire, you know, just play with the buttons. Engine air filter, etc., etc. And then hit the home button, get out of here. Audio, take you back to whatever you want. You preset your radio, AM, FM, whatever you want to do from there. Hit audio again, and it just gives you everything you want to do. You can up and down settings, gives you your sound features and all that, etc. That's if you're into all that stuff, okay? I mean, it's got more features. It's got a hotspot, got Apple CarPlay, which is not hooked up because this is my phone and not the wife's phone. And once again, you just move everything around, talk to about Cadillac. I mean, I don't know why you want to do that, but anyway. Maps, if you hit maps, all right, once again, I don't have my phone in here for her. So, moving over here, let's move down here to the bottom. Here's your controls for your heat and your air. Oh, you know what? We're gonna take the plastic off of that. Wow, ain't that amazing? Whew. So you can move it up and down temperature-wise, either way you want. Your fan mode to auto, down, cross, defrost, and all that, or auto. If you hit this button over here, sync, right? Now if I move one, they move the other. Well, I turned it off. Okay. So you do. Well, once again, it's not going to do that. There it goes. It has to be the main button. See how everything changes? Now, if I take it off of sync, I can take this and raise it up to whatever I want. Vents are solid here, but they're inside there and they move left and right. I got date and time over here and temperature. I got date and time over here and temperature. It tells you more things than you need to know. So moving over here, the gauge packages. You got the clean mode. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. So you hit gauge, you hit clean, and it just gives you the speedometer. We don't usually use that either. Back up here because I got my RPMs over here, my fuel over here, my status of what I'm at, how many people got their seatbelts on. I don't have mine on, obviously. How many miles to empty? Right here, right there. What gear you're in, and of course, how many miles you've already accomplished. Moving over here, your map button. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your trip meter. Trip 1, trip 2. Go back to your gauge package, hit maps. Now that's what I like. Maps is in the front. Now if my wife's car was in here, if I hit maps over here again, see, it has to be set up on CarPlay for her. You program your map to where you want to go on your phone, and then it shows you step by step on where to go here. And that's pretty cool. Moving on, steering wheel controls, volume, see, up and down, and down. Your phone, moving things up and down. You can move the channels up and down. If I go back to music, see, yes, there we go, see, it's on Sirius XM, and then back to this one, up and down. As you can see, it tells you what you're doing right there. Phone works really, really great. Turn it up and down. Over here, heated seats, your gap measurements, cruise control, and so on and so forth. Same thing. Paddles, obviously, in the back. Turn signals. And the little button on the side is like if you want to flash somebody with your lights. But this model has the button, but it's not equipped. And then you have your windshield washer switch. Moving down to the gears. Hold on, we'll pause. Okay, moving on to the gears. It's a real simple process. There's a button right here. Push it. Now notice it says drive, and it says drive here. Right here, it says drive again. Down here it says drive, and here you just go to manual mode if you want to, all right? But to go anywhere else, you can go back to drive. Now, hold the button again. I'm gonna have to kind of awkward this thing. Reverse, reverse, and reverse. So now I'm in reverse with a nice, beautiful, big backup camera. So this is a feature that I like. Up here, see the P? Push it. It goes back to park automatically. Park. So that is a great feature. Up here is my controls for my sunroof, okay? So, oh, I'm sorry, that's not it. It does have the garage door open. I'm gonna have to program that. Cool. So, slides all the way back, all by itself. It's cool, giving you a big view outside. The other button, once again, get the right fingers in there. See, it opens it up with a slot in the back that lets the air in. Come back up here. Now this one here opens it up all the way for you. So I got a big hole up here in my roof. Alright, so that's pretty cool features. Once again, oh, sorry, I pushed it the wrong way. You can stop it halfway. And we're going to close it. And same thing with the metal roof. I'm just going to come up here and close. Alright. As you can see, it has lots and lots of features. Now, have I figured out all these features? No. I mean, obvious stuff is on the videos of what they got, depending on your packages. So, let's talk about the packages they have. You have, sorry. You have the initial sport package, okay? Not a whole lot of features around that one. It's just a base model. I'd figure it's around $38,000, $39,000, right? Then you have the luxury model, in which what we have, which is base price here is $43,000 something, okay? And it has all the features that we need for this vehicle, not understanding it. And then my understanding is you have the luxury premium package, which gives you that little foot lift under your car, you know, because the lady in Phoenix told me if you had the sunroof and the power lift kit, then the bottom lights up. But that car was $47,000 in Arizona. So is it worth $4,000 to have my little footsie? No. Then you get into, let me back up. It's the luxury premium package that is the one in between, okay? Then you move right into the premium package, which is $57,000 right around there, which has the heads-up display. It has all the bells and whistles that this car has, and it's more than I can do. Oh, I got to show you one more thing. Hold. Little button right here, same thing. Open and close your tailgate. So you get out of the car, you're getting ready to go, just push that button, okay? And then you controls. I want to see the lever. Now I want you to see how it moves everything around over there. You got your home button. You have your back arrow button if you want to go back to where you were. This one shows you the radio and the maps. You have your map only. Ah, there it goes. Okay. I guess I just didn't hit the button. So this is where you would program your addresses in or whatever you need to go. Come over here, hit maps. I told you I'm still learning all this stuff, right? And what I did notice is this one will show you where you start and where you finish, right? And wherever you stop at, as you can see. Down here is going to give you the turn-by-turn directions to get to wherever you need to. Hit the little back arrow and you get out of this mode. It just goes back to whatever you had, okay? Phone, once again, phone, volume. That makes sense because that's I got volume over here, right? And then of course you can just whatever you need to do up there. So you got two ways to turn this thing up and down to whatever you want to have. I personally don't like this menu. I like seeing the whole thing, the radio. You just touch that and it comes back up with whatever you had here. And of course you can hold and set it and set whatever you want. And see, and it goes right back to Sirius XM. Take the map, go back to gauges, all right? And whatever music you're listening to is going to be displayed there too, okay? So this is the inside of the car. You can't go wrong. It's very comfortable, like I said just a minute ago. I'm repeating myself because I'm excited. It's a beautiful car. And it's got features on here, like I said, someone in the back seat if you left your baby back there because you're too busy with your daily work to forget about your children. Or maybe you have some adult sleeping back there and you get out, oops, he's sleeping back there, I need to wake him up. Whatever the reason is, it's there. And then you have you buckle up the seatbelt before you can even shift it. And that's the important one to me. I mean, a lot of people drive without their seatbelts and they go through the window, but it's an option for them and against the law for the rest of us, right? So we'll hold off on the inside and I'll go out and finish this. Like I was saying, the car has lots and lots of features. Key fob. If you leave it in your car, it will not lock the doors. It beeps at you 3 times and letting you know, hey, the keys are in the car, so you don't forget them. Unlock it, lock it with the button, obviously, but you can just walk up to the door handle like I showed you and open it. And when you shut the door and walk away, within a minute, this thing goes and it locks again. Okay, so that's a neat feature. Keeps the car safe, keeps everything in your safe. It has a panic button on the bottom of the key fob. And I can't stress enough about this car. There's not a lot on YouTube specifically to the luxury model. This is the luxury model from Cadillac, okay, XT4. You go online, and I watch YouTube a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I post a lot. This is car specific for my car, for my wife's car, and it's driven to be exactly that, the XT4 luxury model. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you got the Sport, got the Luxury Premium, and Premium packages. Keep that in mind when you go to shop for one, because they're not talking about that in the car and all that. And I did mention to you earlier in the beginning, when this thing is in the garage and you walk up to it, the lights come on. It's another great feature. I love the car. Now I got to go program the remote control for the garage door opener because she has it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my video. It's a beautiful, not overcast day, so I didn't get no glare inside, and etc. Oh, by the way, this does not have their automatic retractable mirrors. I might as well tell you that too. So, ladies and gentlemen, until my next video, thank you for watching. Enjoy. Welcome to my new members. Thank you to my old members. Y'all rocking it. Appreciate it. Have a good day and a great year.